Hello, Dio. Good afternoon, bro. How are you today?
Oh, hey, Algie. I'm fine, thanks. And how about you?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing well. Oh, yeah. Did you come to our class gathering last week at Icha's house?
Sadly, I can't attend it due to some circumstance. What's happening last week anyway? Did I miss something?
Oh, you won't believe it. Zahra is announced that she is going to be married soon.
Oh, really? Good for her then. When will the wedding be held?
Hmm, I think she said it's around January next year, if I remember correctly.
Ah, I see. But is she really going to be married that soon? I mean, she's not even 20 years old.
I know, right? But she's just 18 years old last March.
Well, it's not that I'm against young marriage or her marriage in general, but I think it's better to think this through before deciding something as important as marriage. What do you think about this?
Hmm, I think one of the problem with younger generation is young marriage. A lot of them are not ready to be married, but they do it anyway. Out of encouragement from parents and personal problems, they don't understand what the meaning of marriage itself, and because of that, there's a lot of them who divorce not long after they are married.
Hmm, agree. Most of them are only physically ready to be married, but they are not prepared mentally and economically because there's a lot of cases where their marriage life only lasts for 1 or maybe 2 years stops due to their inability to communicate, to deal with their problems. It causes them to constantly be fighting with each other, and they don't have the enough mental capacity to deal with each other's shortcomings and always think that they are the right one every time they quarrel. And also, most of them don't have a steady income to support their household.
Hmm. You know, I've just read an article about young marriage in Indonesia a couple days ago. Based on data from 2018, early marriage was found in all regions of Indonesia. Around 1 million women aged 20 to 24 years have married by the age of 18. You know what? The largest number is in Java with almost 700,000 women. You can believe it?
Damn, I can believe the statistics were that huge. I think the root of this problem is due to the lack of education to younger generation about the importance of marriage and about the topic of sex education that seems like a taboo thing to teach them. What do you think about the root of this problem, Maki?
Mm, I think the lack of self-control with younger generation that cause unwanted pregnancy is one of the factors that force them to be married under the circumstance.
I couldn't agree more. But marriage was supposed to be a sacred event between a man and a woman in front of the God and their respective family. Yet, some of them think that marriage and divorce is an easy way out when things aren't going well for them. A lot of their problems can be solved if they think about their problems through rather than deciding something at the moment. I believe if people just wait until they're old enough to make a decisions uh, as important as marriage, there won't be as much problem that they'll have to face in their marriage life.
Oh, I agree with that statement, but most some people here don't understand about the urgency of this problem. All they know is that young marriage is better to cover their shame when their children had unwanted pregnancy. This makes me think, is there no other solution than this?
I believe a better sex education could prevent unwanted pregnancy. That will force them to marry while they're still young. And I also believe that the government should raise the minimum age to be married so they can think about this matter with a better perspective when they are older, rather than due to their hot-headedness at the moment when it comes to deciding something as important as marriage. And also, the older they get, the better chance for them to have a steady income so they can afford their marriage life. Don't you think so?
I see. I hope that both Zahra and her partner is already psychically, emotionally, and economically prepared for their marriage.
Mm. Let us pray for their marriage so they can face it together.
Amen. Anyway, I have to go now. I'll see you later, okay?
Sure. See you later, G.
Bye.